Hello, everyone. Boone here. Welcome back to Boone Builds. This is a place for Lego fans just like you and me. Today, I have the mini Disney Castle from Lego. This is set 40478. This set has 567 pieces in it. It is going to sell for $34.99 here in the US, $44.99 Canadian, $34.99 European euro, and $30.99 pounds in Great Britain. Welcome, everybody. I just want to thank Lego for sending this on over so that we can have this experience together. Appreciate the AFOL engagement team over there. And I am giving this away. I'm not keeping this. I'm going to build it in this stream, and then I'm going to give it away to one of my lucky community members out there. You're all awesome. Roy is here. Brickman Mosaic Arts. Evan, Brickham's Den. Welcome, everybody. Matt Flash Bricks. Delicious Foods. Kenneth and Thomas. Heather, thank you for joining me. So the way that you can enter to win this after I am done building it is to go over to Instagram, instagram.com/Boone Builds. Look for the post where I'm holding it, kind of like this. It's a picture of me holding this. It looks just like the thumbnail for this video. And give me a comment on that Instagram post telling me why you would love to own this mini Disney castle, and I will select a random winner. But you have to give me a nice, good post, not post, but comment explaining why you would like it. That's how you qualify, and then the drawing will be random. Cody is here. Cody says, sorry, I couldn't make it last night. No problem. Rob Osorg, y'all are here. Ride the Teacup says, howdy, Boone. You've got the right name for today's theme. We are building a Disney castle. I'm going to tear right into this thing. Brickman Mosaics. Brickman, I have seen that some voicemails have come in. So Brickman is talking about I started a new voicemail box for this stream, for my streams here. And he says, I have a question. Did you hear my voicemail last night after the stream? I haven't listened to any new voicemails that came in since the stream. I will be collecting voicemails for Thursday night's stream, the coming Thursday night. And for anyone who is interested in calling the voicemail box, you can do so at 720-892-6663. That's a fun new segment I'm working on over for the Bricktorious live stream. And you can leave a voicemail. We're going to have the winners of season 2 of Lego Masters on my stream next Thursday evening. So I'm going to be looking for questions for those winners. Please no spoilers. I accidentally spoiled who those winners were, but I'm not going to say who they were right now. But next Thursday, I'll be collecting questions for the winners from the voicemail box and playing those on the air. This is a cute little instruction booklet. I'm very excited about this this set. Again, the way you can enter to win this set is to head over to my Instagram account and leave a comment there on the image of this set telling me why you think you'd like to own this set. I think this is going to be great. I think it looks incredible for the price point here in the United States, $34.99, or maybe I said $35.99. Either way, this is under $40 for an iconic Disney building. Just about one of the most iconic Disney images, aside from like Mickey Mouse's head, would be like the castle, right? At the beginning of every Disney movie, you see some version of the castle with the star flying above it, or maybe it's Tinkerbell or something like that. So we are building the castle. This is a perfect size. It's going to look like a perfect size for putting on your desk at work or putting on a shelf, and under $40. It's for Disney. I think this is going to be one of the best. We'll see how I feel about it when I'm done building. But for such a recognizable Disney icon to get this thing for under $40. I think it's just going to be a great, fantastic price point for people who just want a little piece of the Magic Kingdom without spending the like $350 or whatever on that huge Disney castle. So diving in, I am building Mickey. Oh my goodness. Tiago says, my comment, because I'm extremely unlucky when it comes to winning stuff. How's it going, Boone? Tiago says, hey, Tiago, going great, man. Great to hear from you. Thanks for popping into the stream. Bubba Bricks says those blue dishes are awesome. Yeah, we'll get to the blue dishes. That is certainly a new color to me. Kind of a phosphorescent, translucent blue. We'll get there when we open up that bag. Theodore says I just bopped this other view. Theodore says the booklet is difficult to hold open. Yeah, I just kind of creased it. So you're getting a used book here if you win this. All right, let's plug away. Welcome, Bubba Bricks. Welcome, Brick Von Baron. Shane, hey, how you doing? Glad to hear from you. So here is the Mickey minifig. Let's focus on that. Maybe. There he is. Ha! Hi! I'm Mickey Mouse. Oh! Cute little suit for Mickey there. Put this up here. And turn the page and dive in. Lucas says, I want one. Yep, my Instagram link is at the bottom of the screen there. And you could win this by giving me a comment on the Instagram. Go over there and read the rules there. Bubba Brick says Mickey is smartly dressed. Yes, absolutely. Scott says it is great that Lego has released this. I don't have space or money for the huge castle, but this one is perfect for us. Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people are going to find themselves in that position. I'm a huge fan. Let's see. I'm a fan of the eyebrows edition. The eyebrows, did they add eyebrows to Mickey? Okay, let's look at that. So who said that? I'm a huge fan, or I'm a fan of the eyebrows edition. Bretsky, welcome, buddy. Yeah, so they added some eyebrows to Mickey's face. Good catch there, Bretsky. I don't know if I would have caught that. We've got eyebrows on Mickey now. That's a really cute version of Mickey. I like it. I have this really precious video, I should share it one day, of the time when my daughter met Mickey Mouse. And she was like, I don't know how old she was at the time, but she just kind of like walked up and gave him a big hug. This was before COVID. And it was so sweet. I'm just going to assume that goes there. I'm making assumptions before I turn the page. Yep, I was right. All right. Singing Mickey. Oh, okay. Oh, you should do the entire stream in Mickey's voice. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do the whole thing. Well, hey there, Tiago. My old buddy. I don't think I can do it. What song does Mickey sing? Is there a song like, I'm trying to think of a Mickey song. Can't think of one off the top of my head. Tiago, did you get to build this one? Tiago and I are both in the Lego Ambassador Network, so we get the extreme pleasure of getting to share this stuff with y'all. Curious if Tiago has this one. Iron Shark says, I really want it, but I don't know if I'm going to win, so how am I going to tell you so you can send it? But I don't know if I'm going to win, so how am I going to tell you so you can send it? Well, you have to go over to the Instagram. Go over to my Instagram. Leave me a comment telling me why you would like to own this set, and from there, I will pick a winner. So I'm not picking a winner in the YouTube live chat today. Kenneth says, hopefully taking my son to Disney in January. I'll have to add this before we go. Yeah, awesome. Love it. Oh, that's interesting. So this goes here. this is, I've been paying really close attention to Lego instructions lately and thinking about how to do this. So here in these 2 steps, we're adding items that have to go underneath what we've already built. And I've been thinking about how we do that. And I was thinking about arrows up, thinking about doing, more of my own instructions, getting a little bit more detailed with how my instructions look. And it looks here like they just put them there. They just put them in. They're just there. They're outlined with the red so that it's a new piece. And apparently that is acceptable in the Lego instructions standards. Evan Moon says, time to get your Boone on. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I would sing a Mickey song if I could. Mickey's Monster Musical. I don't know what that one is, but like, is there a song in like Mickey's Christmas Carol? Seems like that should be a thing. Bubba Brick says Master Builder Intuition. Sure. I think that's a thing. I think we all have that to varying degrees. All right. Cruising along. I like doing voices, but it's often difficult for me to like know off the top of my head what that character, like something that character would actually say. But oh yeah, bop 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 bop. Good idea, Emily. Evan Moon says, what is the song that you did at multiple octaves talking about different colors and stuff? That's an old Mika song, and it came out in like 2007. And I just saw there's like a challenge going around on TikTok right now where people do that and like hit all the octaves. I don't know how many octaves it is, but it like started down here and it's probably it's like almost 4 octaves. But anyway, sorry to spare you. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I don't really know how that song goes, Cody. Cody threw me a bone there. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. But it's hot dog, hot diggity dog. I don't know how that song goes. We got ears, it's time to hear. I don't know. Okay, somebody said that the book was hard to hold open, and they were not lying. It is a chore to keep the book open, but it's such a cute little instruction book. I can't knock them for it because it's just really precious looking. Okay, that goes there. This whole white kind of plate foundation is what gives the castle something to sit on, I think. Okay. Here we go. Grumpy J says, I'm just fashionably late. Welcome, Grumpy J. Choops K says, what's up, Boone? What's up, Choops? What's up, Choops K? Yeah, I could build a book holder, but that's not what this stream is about. So I'm gonna pass on that for the time being. I have the big Disney castle. I have it over there. It's still in the box. I'm thinking maybe I would build that in a stream, but it would take many, many hours, I think. So I don't know. I got to decide what I'm going to do with that big Disney castle. Let me know. Would you like to watch a stream about the big Disney castle, or would you like to see some other type of content? Like I could build it and then I could like turn it into something else. Like I could do a, like I could make it look like it's, oh, you know how in that movie with Will Smith and the zombies? I don't remember what that was called, but like all the buildings are like kind of overgrown with vines and dirt and stuff, I could build the Disney castle and then turn it into like Apocalypse Disney Castle. And that might be more interesting than just like watching, you know, like a 5-hour long live stream of me building the Disney castle. It'd probably take longer than that. I don't even know. I don't know how many pieces that thing is. Oh yeah, Kenneth says I am legend. When Kenneth first put that up there, I thought Kenneth was saying posted I am a legend, and I was like, oh, all right, Kenneth, you know, speak for yourself. But then I was like, oh, he's saying the name of a movie that I asked for. That's funny. Okay. Oh, we got some slippers. So here are like Cinderella's slippers on a printed tile. I don't know if this is new or not. I was gonna zoom in on it, but I don't see my remote. Oh, there it is over there. So we have printed slippers. Focus. There they are. Oh, look at that. I can see those sparkles better in the camera than I can in real life. It's crazy. Just the way the light is hitting them. And we'll back out here a little bit. I want to set I'm going to set this right there as a new thing. So we'll do preset 4. Okay. Now when I go to 2, I'm there, and when I go to 4, oh, that's perfect. Sweet. Now I can zoom way in on cool stuff like this. Delicious Food says those are from the Friends Carriage. Okay, cool. So they used the Friends Carriage slippers in this mini set. This is Cinderella's castle. So this is certainly more like the castle that you would see at Disney World than Disneyland. Disneyland is Sleeping Beauty's castle, and it's much more kind of like pink and I don't know, kind of pink and purplish. And this one, Cinderella's castle, is a lot of like white and silver and blue. And I've never been to Disney World. I've been to Disneyland over and over and over again. So my favorite castle is Sleeping Beauty's castle, but I don't really care that much. I look at this and it just gives me the like Disney castle sensation. So it doesn't really bother me that this is the castle that I've never been to before. We're going to put these little things on here. This is kind of a nice diagram where it shows you like how these should be angled. So you put them all on, and then it shows you to point these little hand pieces. It just shows you where they go, where they get positioned. All right. Delicious Food said that set, I think probably talking about the carriage, that set had Gus Gus. I need a weight. Here, I'll put my phone. You can see on Instagram here the picture that you're supposed to comment on if you want to try to win this set. And that'll be like kind of my holder while I put on these arms. Brick Von Baron says, yes, how long until we can discuss Lego Masters Season 2 finale? I don't know. I would say maybe like a week. Let's give it a week. At least on my channel, I'm going to say let's give it a week. Next Thursday, we will have the winners on Bricktorious Live. So that'll be after that. Like, I'm not going to try to hold any spoilers because we're certainly going to talk about stuff. And I think that's like more than enough time for people who like want to see it. If people haven't seen it in that amount of time, then you know, they just are going to have to, wrestle with their own, I guess, circumstance of being someone who sees things later, which is fine. It's just, I don't know. Sorry to get philosophical on that. Iron Shark says, will Lego make a Spinosaurus in the Lego Jurassic World? I don't like the old one. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. There's always a good opportunity. Brick Von Baron says, I really want to hear your opinion on the finale. I have very similar opinions as I did with you and Mark on season 1. Do you? Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk about that a little bit later, but not right now. Let's see, can I talk cryptically about it? I will say that I was pleased with the final results. I think, and I've watched it twice now because I wasn't 100% sure how I felt after my first viewing, but I think I think where I may have disagreed with the judges was with who ended up in third. I think, in my opinion, the build that ended up third should have been rated higher than third, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. I think it maybe sounds like you and I might disagree, but that's okay. We are each entitled to our own opinions. Oh, here's the picture of the set. This is the picture of the big set. And this has been used in a couple of different sets. I can get even closer. So it's like a printed tile that has like the large set on it. And so they've put the large set inside the small set. And it goes right in here. Like that. There you go. Brick Von Baron says, I absolutely agree. Okay, cool. Turning the page. Turning the pages. Okay. Couple of itty bitty sub-assemblies. One by one. One by one plates right on top of each other. Those go here. I feel like this second view isn't very good. It's always hard for me to nail the second view and make it look great. But oh well. Isaiah Arnold says, are you building this and then giving it away? Yes, I'm building it and giving it away. So the person who will win it will receive the set that I have built here on this live stream. Jerry Houston says, sup, everybody. Sup, Jerry. Oh, I forgot to put in the people. There's a spot in here where you put in people, and it shows you where to put them. They're like these itty bitty trophy figs. And one goes here. I think maybe these are like tourists walking through the exhibit or something. Who's been in this castle? Is there like a display case over on this side with the Cinderella slippers or something? Because that would be cool if there was something over there like a display that has the slippers. And then is there like a giant painting of the castle on this wall, or did they just put stuff in that like kind of made sense? That's what I'm curious about. We've got a little sort of golden bridge here. Man, this thing is going to be really awesome when it's done. I can tell. We're already moving on to bag number 2. Bag number 2, everybody. This is a great version of the Disney Castle to live stream because it's going to fly by. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the perfect amount. AJ says there are tile murals on both sides as you walk through. Okay. Mosaics in the breezeway you walk through. Cool. I've never been to that. Never been to that one. Kind of wonder how much larger it is than the one at Disneyland. It certainly looks like a bigger castle. Our dude Brick says European time. Yeah, good time to be here. Hello from Holland. Hey, absolutely, our dude. So what is it, evening over there? So from time to time, I have people, ask me like, "Hey, Boone, can you stream at a time that is better for those of us in Europe?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can." The thing of it is, it's while people are, like an nice evening time in Europe is while people are at school or work here in the United States. But sometimes that works out. Today I wanted to get this thing going early in the day because I believe the set was just announced today. And I'm going to give this away on my Instagram. That's why you can see that Instagram link down there at the bottom of the screen. I guess it's not a link. It's just a Instagram URL. So you can head over to Instagram and find Boone Builds. Give me a comment on the picture of this set. It's my smiling face and this set in the picture. And give me a comment telling me why you would like to have this set. And then from those qualifying answers, I will randomly select one winner. All right, cool. I like the way they're using these half round bricks. They're kind of like mini panels. Oh, this is the picture you want to look for over there on Instagram. It's probably the thumbnail you saw when you came over to this video. Evan Moon says, I would like for you to make a set of all the different types of facial hair, different beards, mutton chops, etc. A set? What do you mean? Like for minifigs or built out of Lego pieces? Jeff McElwee is here. Ali Perry says, OMG, that is so much easier to display, right? Yes. Yeah, I think this is going to be a great set. And again, under $40. It's just going to be hard to beat this one for the money, I think. It's sort of like when I got the offer to do an activity with this set, all I knew was the set number. I didn't know. I knew it was Disney, and I knew the set number, and I didn't know what it was going to be. And the closest set number to this, 40478. So I think like 40476 or 77 was the Brickheads that came out last year, Scrooge McDuck, and maybe the other little McDucks. And I was like, oh, I'm not super crazy about Brickheads, but I'm going to go ahead and accept it anyway. And so then when this showed up, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so much better than Brickheads. I think this is going to be really popular. I think people are going to want it for sure. Let's see. And it's just the size and the price and the content, Disney Castle. It just makes it this really sweet spot for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to own this. It'll be interesting to see. Cody said, when is the release date? I will look at that for you. I have it over here on a tab. The release date is October 1st. You'll be able to get this from Lego and I assume Lego.com and Lego stores from October 1st. That's like 13 days from now or something like that. So if you want this set, you do not have to wait long. I like that. Oh my gosh. Jeff says, feels like Lego missed an opportunity to do Country Bear Jamboree. Yeah, no. Nobody cares. I'm just kidding, Jeff. I'm sure some people care, but I'm pretty sure Country Bear Jamboree is one of the most obscure Disney references you could have possibly made. I mean, I know it's over there. Does that still exist at Disneyland? Can't remember. Okay, this is interesting. I've just put in hinge bricks that don't go anywhere. They don't hinge because I just blocked them with these bricks. So it must be that they just want that white stripe in there just for the look of it, which is pretty brilliant to use hinge bricks in the place of a regular. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. Did I make you sad? Womp womp. It's got both singing and dancing. Also, no, it's gone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember it being gone. Did the whole was that over by where Galaxy's Edge is now, or was it where all that Winnie the Pooh stuff is now? I remember it being a thing. I just can't remember. The Country Bear Jamboree. I wish I knew how the music went. That's how it goes in my head. I just made that up. Delicious Food says, ahoy, hoy. All right. So anyway, what I was saying is using the hinge brick with a light gray bottom and a white top in the place that would typically be just a standard 1x2 brick. And it is purely for the aesthetic of having that thin white line. I'll show you a little bit more when I get to the next step. You know, when I've kind of capped it off with some other stuff, it'll be a little bit more clear what's going on there. Feel like I'm missing one of those round things. Trevor says, "Hey Bretsky, what's up?" Or "Hey bud, how's things?" I'm putting words in Trevor's mouth. And then these arms, I can tell what's going on here. These arms are going to go in, and an angled wall is going to be able to connect to these arms. Sort of like if you built the big bat wing, sort of how some of like the curvature around the edge of the bat wing is achieved with like little arms and weird little, you know, like rubber bands doing weird things to hold things at an interesting angle. Shane says that Mickey Mouse minifigure looks awesome, but how would the minifigure fit inside the castle? I don't think it's intended to fit inside the castle. I think it's just sort of intended to be like two things you would fit on, like two things you would set on your desk. There, you're buying the mini castle, and they're giving you kind of the added bonus of a new Mickey Mouse minifigure. Either that, or you could pretend he's like a big like inflatable, like a giant inflatable Mickey. I don't think they do those at Disneyland, but anyway, or Disney World. Oh, that's really close. How about that? Brickman Mosaics is asking me what mosaic I would like to see. Let me think about that for a little bit. What if I could request a mosaic? What would it be? Putting like the second floor in here now. Into this area. I guess if I could choose to have a mosaic maker make me a mosaic, I would want a mosaic of the, man, I don't know, Volvo 240. I don't think that would be very interesting to most people, but I would like it. What else? Maybe a mosaic of something that would look good as a mosaic. What would it be? How about, oh, I just placed an improper piece and now I need a brick separator. Where's my nearest brick separator? Oh, it's over there. Just going to have that on hand just in case I put a wrong piece in. I didn't actually need it. I used my natural brick separators. These old fingernails. Actually, this fingernail is getting really long, and I've been using it as a brick separator lately. My thumb's okay. Cody O says Mark does have a beautiful beard. Yeah, maybe make a mosaic of Mark. Emily says, OMG, my first car was an 88 Volvo 240 DL. Yes, that's awesome. I owned one, but I ended up selling it to some friends. And of all the cars I've ever owned, that's the one I wish I still had. And an 86. And I didn't have it until sometime in the 2000s. Maybe it might have even been like 2012 or something like that I got that, my 240 wagon. All right, I've done something wrong. You know that part in the instructions where you're like, well, that can't be possible. I need to put in just like one extra piece in here, and it's these. Okay, hold on. Well, that's gone. This goes here. This goes back here. And I need one on the other side too. And it goes right like this. Tell you what, sometimes even I make mistakes when I'm building. I say even I, like you would think I was above it. Give me a moment. I need to find that piece I just dropped. I found it, but now I've got to get it. I'm back. I'm back. You can see in the instructions here that angled wall that I was just telling you about. So it's going to go like this. Oh, so cool. This is going to be great. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see that I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. This reminds me a lot of this piece that I'm building right here. Reminds me a lot of the bus seats, the back of the seats that I put on the Magic School Bus. Very, very similar kind of construction. G-Brick says, hey, yo. Bretsky said something about the Costello. Bretsky. Oh, Castello Fortificato mosaic. That's a good idea. Yeah, go find the really great pictures that I took of Castello Fortificato out in the Columbia River Gorge and make a mosaic of that. That would be cool. Good idea, Bretsky. That would be cool. Turn it around and put on one of these shield things, these like Star Wars shields. And then this is kind of a magic moment. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit and show you what's going on here. So now we've got these clips in here. And we can engage those clips with this shield piece. And it makes this perfect little angled wall. Isn't that slick? That's pretty cool. Look how it lines up perfectly with that right there. It goes in between those. Man, wow, that's pretty great. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to build a Disney castle. Bretsky, done. I'll definitely do that. Just need to order more parts. Trevor Baker says, very nice technique. Yes, I agree. I agree it is. And now we move on to another one of those little walls. I'm going to press on here. All right. Everybody in the live chat, what do you think would be, if you could have, oh, that's not what I want. There we go. If you could have a mini version of any attraction or building at Disneyland or Disney World, what would you choose? Other than the Disney Castle, this is some brainstorming. Like, could there be more in this line, and what would you wish it to be? Can't wait to see what you have to say. I think I've got one or two in my head. I'm going to hold on to them, and I want to hear your ideas. Jerry says, this set has my wife's approval, so a no doubt pickup for me. Awesome. Oh, Jeff McElwee says Jungle Boat Cruise. Exactly. Don't forget your trunks. Hey, April, welcome. Good to see you. Brick Von Baron says Galaxy's Edge. Okay, the whole thing. I don't think they could do the whole thing, but they could do part of it. I shouldn't say that. They could do as much as they want. Oh, I got to build 2 of these. There we go. Raise your hand if you've ever been tripped up by a really disappointing ×2 at the end of a incredibly long, like, submodel. Ooh, the Tiki Room. Yep. Toad Hall, Haunted Mansion. Oh, Haunted Mansion would be good in this scale. I would like the Space Mountain. The only bummer of Space Mountain is it's like all one color. But I do think that's like one of my favorite rides. I also think like the temple that's sort of like outside of the Indiana Jones ride. I think that would be pretty rad. I don't intend to start any rumors that this is going to be like a new line of like attractions at Disney. It probably isn't. It's probably just like a one-off. But I do think it would be cool. Brian says, really want a Haunted Mansion modular. A mini version of the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. Oh, I miss the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. Tarzan's treehouse at Disneyland in Anaheim, California, used to be Swiss Family Robinson, and it's still cool, but it used to be cooler. Turning and putting in more walls. More walls. Well, here we go. Ooh, these are cool. Then we put on these little... This is a great detail. Ivan says, hey, Boone, what was it like being on Lego Masters? I describe Lego Masters as the most fun and the most stressful experience of my life. Tons of fun. It was super incredible. Mark always says, like, it was a ton of work. It was a lot of, hours. He said, but at the end of the day, you get to wake up and spend your day building Lego. So with your buddy. So it's like, can't be too bad. Super Collector says they could do all the different castles and include a different minifigure with each castle. True, they could. Part of me thinks that they won't do another castle, or at least not right away, because I think on some level, like, the Disney castle is the Disney castle. I kind of wonder like how many people in the general public... Whoa, this piece is new to me. Have you all seen this piece? What on earth? Look at this. Focus. You seen that before? It's pretty wild. That's brand new to me, everybody. You were here. You were here. April's Crazy Brick says, did you go through that Bionicles bag yet? Any rare parts in there? I'm wondering what all you have. I haven't gone through the Bionicles bag yet. I actually intend to do that in a live stream. So you will see it. You will see it when I go through the Bionicles bag. I also have a bag. Like the week before I saw you, April, I got a bag from Perry. So I'm going to go through both, and maybe I'll try to build something in a live stream. It'll be like my very first experience kind of trying to do something with Bionicle on this channel. And y'all will get to follow along and laugh probably, because I'm going to have no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay. This goes here. But I am very much looking forward to it. Everybody, April gave me this huge bag. It's actually multiple smaller bags, but it's a huge bag of Bionicle pieces, and I can't wait to try it out. I'm going to try to build something cool. Try to build something cool with Bionicle, y'all. It's going to be Boone-onicle. Scott says, I love getting to check out new pieces when I'm building a set. Yeah, that one's really wild. It's actually very similar to a 1x3 sloped brick, but it's got a little concave slopishness to its slope, and it has that 1x1 notch taken out of the back, so you can put it like right over something else. All right. Evan says, Toad's Wild Ride. Really enjoyed that ride as a kid. They closed it in 1998. Toad's Wild Ride at Disney World, because I'm pretty sure I've been on Toad's Wild Ride at Disneyland since 1998. I think it's still there. I could be wrong. Okay, then this goes here. Oh, so then this is like the fourth awesome angled wall. And it's going to go right here. Boop. So cool. Look at this. That is just awesome. That gives me ideas. Have I missed anything? These are all reasonable leftover parts. Okay. And we're moving on to bag 3. And there are 2 bags 3. Brian says old school teacups too, pretty iconic. Yeah, we had someone in the live chat that had teacups in their name or something like that. April says, that's so many. That's so many. Golden Light Pictures is here. Welcome. Just having a good time building a mini Disney castle. If y'all want to try to win this set, you can go to my Instagram. If you've joined us recently, you can go to my Instagram, look for me with the box and the picture holding this box. And all you got to do is leave a comment there telling me why you would like to own this set. I'm going to give this very one away. So it will be the one that I built on this stream. But you got to go to the Instagram today for that one. Julia says, I love the submarine. Yeah, the one that is like Finding Nemo now. Super Collector says, if they include Minnie Mouse, does she count as a mini figure? Oh, Super Collector. Womp womp. Nice. How about that Main Street train station? You know, that's actually first name, last name. That is an interesting thought, because here we've got a mini version of a set that we've already had, the large version of the castle, the minifigure scale version. And so, like, have they already done the work to identify like which buildings are the most iconic? There's the train station, the Main Street train station up there from Disneyland, right there. You can just barely see it above my head. So could that be could that be a viable option for a second mini? It's almost like, they've already done the work to identify that like those are the buildings worth making, or it could even be a deal with Disney. Disney could be doing that work and saying, hey, this is really what we want. It's hard to know how those things work. Like, is it Lego? Is it Disney? How much, kind of how much say does each have in what happens? I know that the license holders have an awful lot of say in what happens, but Lego, in the end, it's sort of like the buck stops with Lego in regards to what they will and won't put out. When they were working with Bugatti to release that Bugatti, the folks at Bugatti were like, we really want it to look exactly like a Bugatti, so we just need you to make like these components, make these pieces that are going to make it look exactly like. And Lego really gave a lot of pushback, and it was a struggle to kind of reach a point where Bugatti felt like they had achieved the look of the car without making any new components, like new pieces. But there's just the principles, I don't know. Julia said something. Julia says, did you know that they replant every flower at night to ensure it is picture perfect? Crazy, right? I knew that there was like some of that going on every night. I didn't know that it was like every flower every night. The way I sort of thought it worked was like every night it was someone's job to go through and replace the flowers that were kind of ready to die, or ready to not look great the next day. But that's incredible, I guess, if they're actually replacing every flower every night. But yeah, I was kind of aware that that's a thing. You just think about like if it's like if you had a wedding every day, that's like that's the thing that comes to mind with flowers. Like people who put a lot of money into their wedding, like flowers are one of the most expensive pieces of putting on a wedding. And it's like Disney just has to do that for new people every single day, right? Because for the guests coming to Disney, whether it's Disneyland or Disney World, sort of like that is for those guests on that day, kind of that they're trying to create that big of an event, right? Okay, here's another new piece to me. This one is new to me. It is a 1x1 bracket that is too high. Two snot studs high. So that would be what, 1 2/3 high, probably 1 2/3 brick high, or 5 plates high. Yeah, cool. I like this. Trying to think of when is it absolutely necessary to have this piece. Sometimes it's interesting to think about, when new pieces arrive, it's like, is this piece necessary, or is it just kind of interesting to introduce new pieces? Certainly, like this, what we've got going on here, could it be achieved using, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it couldn't be achieved using one of the underside and one of the overside on the top. It depends on what has to go here. Really depends. April says, wow, another new part. Yep, another new part. Mighty Hawk says, please sing. All right. Please sing. What do you want me to sing? Is this about to turn into a song request stream? Give me an idea. Mighty Hawk, give me an idea of what to sing and I'll think about it. Otherwise, I'll make up something weird. Actually, that probably sounds compelling. No, I'm not going to make anything up. Sing all the comments. All right. April says sing all the comments. I'm just going to go to the top of the screen that I see right now. Wow, another new part. Dang. Is the reverse not in the Mario Cube? The reverse of that, like the too high downside, maybe. What set number is this? 40478. 40478. I should have put it in the this set is really great. 40478. I should have put it in the video title. Did I not put it in the video title? Super Collector, you got it. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. I don't know the rest of the words, but I could whistle like a little bird. Bretsky says Eminem. You want me to sing some Eminem? Man, I don't know very much Eminem. Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You never ever let it go. You've only got one shot to not miss your chance. You've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance. I don't know. Sorry, man. There you go. That's what you get. Danny and I actually used to listen to Eminem a lot, like around 2003, 2004. And it was sort of a guilty pleasure. Like we didn't have any other friends that listened to Eminem, but we would get in the car and put on Eminem and just like crank it. And that was before we were married. Interestingly enough, I don't know if you've seen the picture out there, but I proposed to Danny on a trip to Disneyland. So there are pictures of me like down on one knee proposing to Danny with the ring, and like the partner statue, Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse, and then the Sleeping Beauty castle at Disneyland are in the background. Bretsky says, LOL, I was joking, but well done. Yeah, thanks. Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. Could be kind of like a little jazzy thing. I bet somebody's done that one on postmodern jukebox. Be like a lounge singer. Well, that's interesting. Look at how they did that. Cool build techniques. Not going to complain. It's cool stuff. What's Richard Cheese? Someone said, what happens to build on Lego Masters? Kenneth says, what happens to build on Lego Masters? Please tell me Artopia is still around. Artopia is actually one of the only existing Mark and Boone builds from season 1. It is in the gift shop, or it's in the Lego store at Legoland, California. So if you ever find yourself at Legoland, California, be sure to head on over there to the Lego store and you can see Artopia. It still exists. Let's see. Later, Trevor. Have a good one, man. El Trasho. El Trasho, the giveaway did not already happen. El Trasho says, did the giveaway already happen? No, El Trasho, the giveaway did not already happen. You can head over to Instagram/Boone Builds, and all you got to do is leave a comment there telling me why you would like to own this castle. And then a winner will be randomly picked from those eligible comments. If you go in there and you just comment like, hey, or I love it, or you're awesome, those will not be eligible comments because the rules say that you have to tell me why in the comment. Tell me why you want this. All right. This is really interesting. Getting some cool things going on here. Maybe I should feature this for a while since we're getting kind of like taller. Put that there. Jazzy versions of top songs. He did the MJ in the Lego Batman movie. Was it Michael Jackson? Magic Johnson? Michael Jordan? Which MJ? The only unfortunate thing about this is it like focuses on my hand instead of the build. So I'm just going to leave this here for just a little while. I think I am going to be using some new cameras very soon. I'm going to do just a bit of an upgrade to some cameras that I have a little bit more control over zoom and focus than these webcams you're looking at. Super Collector says, I'm not on Instagram, so good luck to everyone. Oh, yeah. I had very little time to think through how I was going to administer this particular giveaway, so this time around, it's just an Instagram thing. Sorry, Minifig Collector. There will be opportunities in the future. That sounded like hoopa. Boone, make up a new song with your new word you just made up. Song called Boononical. It's got to be like bionical. Maybe it's bionical. What do you call it when Boone builds with bionical? Bionical. I don't know. Orange says, how is everyone? Remember me yesterday? Yeah, we remember you. You asked a question, I think. And I hope we gave you an adequate answer. Or maybe you had a great answer to a question. It's hard for me to remember. Stream brain. All right. It's one of my go-to earworms. Is I think that's I Dream of Jeannie. Another one is bum 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 bum. Which is fitting because there is an Indiana Jones ride at Disney. April says, are you coming to Sortlug tonight, Boone? I don't know. I have been doing a little bit more content creation this week than I have in recent weeks. So I need to spend, I know we're going to order in tonight. So I need to spend some time with my family. We also have to watch the new Ted Lasso. No spoilers, please. We missed it last night. We haven't seen it yet. So it kind of just depends on where I'm at when all of that stuff's done. If I'm like feeling like sitting in the garage for some more hours, then I might do it. Leave It to Beaver theme always gets stuck in my head. Brick Von Baron says, I'm not sure I know how the Leave It to Beaver theme goes. Leave It to Beaver theme. I bet I would recognize it if someone sang it. Bubba Brick says, how are you feeling about the build halfway through? How am I feeling about the build halfway through? We've gotten to this sort of interesting, like, kind of tower part in the middle. That is, I'm interested to see how this all kind of shakes out. But the bottom part was very cool. And I definitely look forward to seeing how it all comes together. Because I think it's gonna look really rad when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I don't know the words to that song. You tried. That's all I know. That's the Ted Lasso theme song. Boone, Super Collector says, Boone, your BrickSlopes keynote was great. Everyone should watch it and consider supporting you on Patreon. Oh, thank you very much, Super Collector. You're awesome. I really appreciate it. Putting together that keynote for BrickSlopes was really a great experience. I worked on it right up until the very last minute. I worked in like some things that were like just for that audience, but I have been really appreciative of all the people who have watched it online and have reached out to me and told me how much they enjoyed it. I was not expecting that many people to watch it, after. I was kind of expecting it to be this thing that I prepared for the people that were there and did, and then that would kind of be it. But I've been really pleased at how many people have reached out to me. A couple of Lego product designers have told me how much they enjoyed my keynote, which always blows me away. I'm just always kind of like, man, the product designers, to me, they are like the true professional Lego people, right? And so for them to reach out to me and have those kind of kind words is always really lovely when it happens. And then I was so touched last night. Marianne tagged me in this post on Facebook, and I guess a bunch of the Lego Masters season 2 contestants had been at like a Comic-Con in Utah, a Comic-Con in Utah, and they were answering a bunch of questions, and somebody asked them, like, who from season 1 would you have most liked to be your teammate? And apparently many of them said Boone. Many of them mentioned me. I was so touched that would be the case. But anyway, apparently a lot of them also said Mark. A lot of them also said Sam, which was made me pleased as well, because Sam was just one of the best friends I made on that show. And it was just, I don't know, it was really unfortunate kind of how they villainized him in the story. So I'm pleased that enough of the folks from season 2 kind of saw through that. Okay, this is cool. Let me show you what's going on here. So this is just a small assembly that is made of like some bars and clip elements. Focus. There you go. Some bar and clip elements there. And it's going to clip on this side and then wrap around and clip on and not clip, but stud in on that side. That's pretty cool, huh? I like that. That geometry works out really nice. You got 2 brackets, so a bracket on each side, and then those bar and clip elements just kind of work out evenly there. Orange is asking, what was it like? That's such a huge question. I almost need like more specific questions to like be able to talk about it. I mean, generally speaking, my very general answer, I said it once earlier in this stream, is it was the most fun experience of my life. It was the most exhausting, stressful experience of my life. So that kind of gives you an idea. Would I do it again? Absolutely. Would I feel good physically? No. It's really was a challenging thing, just I've done something wrong. Okay, here we go. This goes like this, and then this gold wraps all the way around. That's pretty cool. Pretty slick, folks. I like it. They're packing some really nice little techniques into this little set. Maybe the book will just like stay open now. Am I far enough? Now I've passed the half point of the book. All right. MN Suite. I missed the beginning. What is the set ID? The set ID is in the description of the video. Sorry, I forgot to put it in the title. It is 40478. 40478 is the set number. Orange says, in my opinion, LegoCon was kind of a disappointment. The only problem I had with LegoCon was the technical issues. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I feel like it was down for like, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes at one point. And I'm like, I'm just thinking in my head, like you didn't hire the right people to like be in charge of the technical aspect of that event, in my opinion, or else that wouldn't have happened. But otherwise, I liked it. I thought it was cool to see some of those people on there. Okay, this is neat. This is kind of a, is phosphorescent the right word, or is that like a scientific thing that like when I use it to just describe a color, does that mean I'm using it wrong? Of translucent. It's got a kind of sparkly translucence to it. And the first time I saw this piece in this color, it was like the film cells in the display stand for the big buildable Mickey and Minnie. So it's fitting here that we would find it again in this set. And here's this old thing. You remember this from like classic space stuff? These things have been around my entire life. Such an interesting kind of offset centerpiece, but okay. And this is going to go, ooh, these are cool. We're going to put together these little spire type things with some gold candlesticks, gold inkwells, white Apollo stud, and gold unicorn horn. And then that goes on there. Oh, cool. That's killer. Got to build one more of those. Killer in the best way. Sparkly is the technical term. Bretsky says, sparkly is the technical term. I love it. Opalescent, says Brick Von Baron. Yep, opalescent. Fiona McPhee says iridescent. Thanks for watching, Fiona. Fiona's joining us from Facebook. Appreciate you watching. I don't know where I got the word phosphorescent. Obviously, that's wrong. I think probably iridescent. I think phosphorescent like creates a similar look out in nature when you have like the natural occurring presence of phosphorus. So it's like the look is similar to what I'm experiencing here, but not for the same scientific reason. So it's really not very correct for me to say that. It's good for me to find different terms. Oh, the geometry in this set is so good, y'all. Orange says, were they competitive? Were like the team member or the teams on Lego Masters, were they competitive? I mean, yes, everybody was competing. Everybody was competitive. If you mean competitive, like did they act in a like overtly competitive manner, then I would say some teams more than others and some teams a bit less than others. You know, some teams just built and they were competing, you know, by building the best thing they could. Other teams, you know, sort of behaved a bit more like kind of competitively in their like language and their attitudes, if in the way they interacted with other people, if that makes sense. I think maybe that's what you mean. Iridescent is the official color of the 50th anniversary. Okay. Oh, iridescent. Nice. Love it. Chips99 says, hi, Boone Builds. Thanks for streaming this. This set looks great. Big Disney fan. If you've just joined us, you can have a chance to win this set that I'm building over on my Instagram. You can find Just read the description of the photo there of this set on Instagram with my smiling face. And you can comment appropriately for a chance to win. This is one of those sets that I'm going to wish I wasn't giving it away. I will give it away because I have said that I will. And it would be really disappointing for me to say I'm going to do a giveaway and then not give the thing away. But I love this set. So I'm going to wish I wasn't giving it away, but in the end, giving you all an opportunity is more fun to me than having this thing taking up room on a shelf somewhere. All right, let's see this. There it is. I was missing a piece and it was just behind my hand. So the next time you're missing a piece, look behind your hand. It might be there. A lot of these areas where they've used a what is this, pearl gold jumper, 1x2 jumper, most of them that I've encountered so far could have been a 1x2 plate, but that tells me they must be wanting to use these jumpers, or like maybe they didn't want to produce any more plates, because this could have gone on top of a plate. So it must be like the function of, using the pieces that they had on hand or in the warehouse. I've heard that happens a lot. Like sometimes they'll use a piece that they have present in the warehouse, even if it might make a little bit more sense for it to be a different piece. Okay, so this filled out a lot here. So when I was building this centerpiece, when we were about halfway through the book, it was sort of this strange, like tall, narrow column, but it has really filled out nicely around the bottom here, and it now looks a lot more like this should. Oh, and this is the back. We're not even working on the front right now. I'm glad I put it on the right way. All right. MN Sweet says, opinion, Lego Minecraft or video game Minecraft? Lego Minecraft. If I'm going to have to choose. But I'm sure a lot of people would say video game Minecraft. I would rather be building. Cool. This goes here. Oh, they did such a good job. They did such a good job. Bum. Brickman, I'm not going to commit to any engagements like through a live chat, so I don't know would be my official answer. Holy smokes, hold on a second. Is that the end of back? Look at all these extra pieces. They're all alone. Each one is alone. They're all smaller than... I think there are legit that many extra pieces in this bag. Wow. Julia says, Minecraft is how I decompress the day. It's hilarious. Evan Moon says, the old phone hold down the page move. Yeah. Yep. Golden Light Picture says, is this a retail set or... hold on. Is this a retail set or a promo? It is a retail set. This is a set that you will be able to buy starting October 1st. Just a few days away. Sweet. have you seen the videos of projection mapping on the Lego castle that recreates wishes and happily ever after fireworks? I've seen a lot of the projections on the castle. I've seen a few different ones. I've seen like some in person and some in like some Disney specials on TV. But I don't know if I've seen the specific ones you're talking about. But Disney in the last like 20 years has really started doing some pretty special things with projection. I remember the first time I noticed it was in like Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, and his face is sort of this semi-transparent like molded face, and they're projecting his like talking and facial expressions onto the face. I'm like, that's brilliant, because he's like really talking. And then I think they've done something similar with some of like the real, like the life-size cars. And then, oh, this is interesting. We put that downward. There's another one that I really liked that was like in Pirates of the Caribbean, where you would go like in pretty early on in the ride, when you would go into the ride. It's like Davy Jones, and they projected his, so he's sort of this ghostly Davy Jones. Oh, and in Indiana Jones, it's like rats running across like, you know, sort of like ropes with cobwebs, like right in front of your face, and a rat runs across, and it looks so real the first time you see it, and then you realize that it is just a projection on like steam. So brilliant. But yeah, it's really cool to watch what they do with projections. Oh. Have you seen the videos of projection mapping onto the Lego castle that recreates wishes and happily ever after fireworks? Yeah, I think that's on the real, you're talking about the real Disney castle, right? It would be fun to do that. It would be fun to do that with the Lego set. Not the show at Walt Disney World. There's a guy that recreated the show in his house with the Lego set. Oh, that's amazing. No, I haven't seen it. Nope. That's an incredible idea. Wish I'd thought of that. What a great idea. That gives me a lot of other ideas though, too. Ideas like that. Cool. I love the idea of like projection. I saw the castle projections. Brickhamsden says, I saw the castle projections and music in person in Disneyland. Amazing. Yeah, that's what I saw. But somebody like recreated them on the Disney Castle set. That's brilliant. I gotta go look that up now. And be bummed that I didn't think of it. That's all right. Big magic. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What am I looking for? One more of these. There's too much gold in this bag. It's hard to see when you're looking for a gold piece. It's hard to see like what's where. Too much gold in this bag. Too much gold in this bag. Brickman Mosaic Arts says, I've been to Walt Disney World and on my vacation found an abandoned island that unfortunately was Walt Disney's first water park. Oh, whoa. I think I've seen YouTube videos of that. Too much gold in this bag. All right. Let's see. You can see it coming together here. I think I'm going to switch back to this view. There we go. Building the castle, building the castle. Charlie Giles says, do you have any plans to coming to Canada? Maybe Toronto's Bricks in the Six, August 2022. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of plans for travel yet. I'm just, there are certain things that I plan a long way out, and there are other things that I sort of like don't. And I don't have an exact science to how I make those determinations. It's just kind of like what feels right to me. I have been wanting to go to Brick Can, which is up in I think Vancouver, BC. I've been wanting to go to that for a number of years. I had tickets the year that it was canceled. So I would hope that I can get back to that one of these years because I've never been. But I also have some friends over there in the Toronto area, so that would be fun as well. I just don't know. It's hard to say that far in advance, and especially for the ones that sell out, it's just life, family, life, responsibilities. It's just hard for me to commit to those things like that far in advance, especially if it's going to sell out. So then sometimes it just doesn't happen. This is going to be a really cool looking little kind of clock piece here. It's crazy that something happened in your childhood. It's crazy that something, Brickman says, it's crazy that something happened in your childhood that you remember that one thing and it comes to mind about it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I remember going on Space Mountain when I was 5. Is that the kind of thing you're talking about? I don't know. And then Sweet says that area is supposed to become the new Reflections DVC resort, but they postponed the construction. Okay, cool Disney World clock printed tile. Let me give you a little glimpse of that. That looks pretty cool, huh? I like that element. I imagine this element was printed for this set because it doesn't really seem like that size clock would be appropriate for something else that looked specifically like this in a scale that is not this set. All right, can I knock this out? It is 11:27. I'm definitely going to be done by noon. It'll be just in time for me to eat my lunchy. And I think this is going to go up in the front area. Yes, there it is. So you can watch me put it on. Don't forget, you can win this over on my Instagram. Boone Builds. You can find me as Boone Builds everywhere, except I have a new TikTok and it's called Boone's Tunes. Both have OONE. So it's BOONESTOONES. It's kind of a weird spelling, but I want to be able to like make a logo where they're right on top of each other. And it's like, perfectly like the only letters that are different are the B and the T. So I think I'll do that. Do you live anywhere near Astoria where Goonies was filmed and takes place? Lego made a dimension set of Goonies. A bigger Goonies set could be fun. Other than figures of the characters, what would you like to see in a Goonies set? Definitely like some kind of trapdoor or something. I don't live far from there. I live probably, I don't know, it probably takes me about 2.5 hours to drive to the Goonies house. Roughly. I don't know how accurate that is, but something like that. I think I am now working on the... Do I build? How many of these do I build? Oh my gosh, I built 5 of these. So I think I'm working on all these little like kind of spire looking things that are all around. So I'm going to try to like turn this into a little workshop here where I just create 5 copies of the same thing. Oh, boom, 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 boom. And then Sweet says, what does your favorite plaid shirt look like? It might be this one. I actually think it was a blue one that I might have had on yesterday. I've got a few that are like I really like. I think I have like 3 that are like top tier, like Boone's 3 favorite shirts. And then I've got like another 3 that are sort of like second tier. And then I've got probably another 3 that are like, I'll put them on if I'm like out of clean shirts. And then I also have a handful of t-shirts that I'll wear around when the time is right. I've got a Timbers Army shirt that I really enjoy. And it's the Old Crest Portland Timbers. It's the Old Crest, and I got one of the last ones in my size of the Old Crest. So it's just, I'm pleased to have been able to get that. So that's a t-shirt that I wear from time to time. This is not actually, it's hard for me to tell if this is really legal or not. If these are supposed to fit on here. I guess they do. The binocular piece is not a terribly secure connection onto a stud. It's got the anti-stud underneath, but I've always found it to be a little less than ideal in regards to like how strongly it holds on to a stud. Cool, that's cool. That looks good though. Non-plaid shirt. Oh, I see. What does your favorite non-plaid shirt look like? Yeah, so it's I'll say right now my Timbers Army shirt. There's also a thing, a shirt that I have that's like really comfortable that I got that like a guy who runs a local business gives me. And it's like I don't really care about the shirt, but it's so comfortable that like I'll just put it on when I want to be comfortable. And that's a t-shirt, just a black t-shirt. I got to figure out what kind of shirt it is because I would love to have more of them. I have a Lego Batman shirt that I really like, but it's shrunk, so it's kind of too small for me now. So I don't wear it anymore. I wish I had that in a size that still fits me. Working on cranking out these little spires. I got to build 5 of them. I'm glad I went back and looked. I could tell it was a thing that I probably needed to build more than one of, but it was not apparent to me. I missed the 5 when I first looked at it. So now I'm building 5 of them. Bretsky says, Boone in non-plaid, blasphemous. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. I just really like wearing like button-up shirts. And when it's warm out, I really like wearing short sleeve button-up shirts. And I'm not super crazy about stripes or solid colors, so I end up in plaid. That's kind of what I do. And it was so nice that they let us, wear our normal clothes on Lego Masters. Other teams, there were a few people that they were really trying to like make be something else. And so a handful of people had to really like kind of dress the part the whole time, and they weren't necessarily wearing like the most comfortable clothes. But Mark and I certainly, on almost all the challenges, were wearing clothes that we were very comfortable in. Oh, Brickman Mosaic Arts says, I missed the Brickin' Weekend theme song. Baby, is the Brickin' Weekend gonna have me some fun? Yeah. I've been trying to think about how I could reincorporate that. It was just it became a little live stream that sort of like, I don't know if I kind of ran out of things to do because it didn't really have like a strong purpose behind it. So it just kind of fizzled. I was thinking about making that a segment on Bricktorious Live, but Bricktorious Live is on Thursday nights. So it's like too early to play the Brick End Update song. I don't know. What do you think about that? Is Thursday night too early? We could make it a segment where we talk about things we're going to do in the coming weekend. Like, do you have any plans this weekend? That's not a bad idea. Oh my gosh, you're right. TT Brick says you need a round gray thing on top of the white tile. Yep. Well, I can do it right on the last one, then I'll have to go back and redo it on the others. Thanks for the heads up. I would have been like, what are these things doing here? Do. Brickham's Den says, all right, after hearing your little tune there, Boone, now I've got Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego stuck in my head. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? When I've been talking so much, I can't sing those low notes very well. Carmen Sandiego. It's like my voice gets just kind of like raw after doing so much live streaming. And then I can't hit those low notes. I have to like start the morning doing the low stuff. Okay, so this one, thanks to TT Bricks, is now correct, and I've got to go back and replace it on the other 4. Thanks for looking out. Thanks for looking out, TT Bricks. TT Bricks. TT Bricks. Oh, yeah. Whoa, Super Collector says, I've seen Rockapella in concert twice. Super Collector, of all the people I know, it does not surprise me that you are the one who has seen Rockapella twice. Huh. Hit it. Bop, bop, doo-ba-da-doo-da. That just started sounding like Hanson. Rockapella, the original Hanson. Although now I think Hanson might have ripped off the Carmen Sandiego theme a little bit. What do we got going on here? Why don't I see another one? It must be stuck inside a dish. Did you see that? It was stuck inside this dish. Do. All right, y'all. We're getting close. These 5 little pieces are going to be done soon-ish. It's got a little like kind of a using my hands like a tiny assembly line. Just doing one piece at a time across all of these. I love these drum lacquer gold dishes. These are just exactly like the ones that came in the Lunar Lander set, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just a really nice color. I got some door prizes at BrickSlopes. Maybe I'll show you that. They're just in that box back there, right there. I got some door prizes at BrickSlopes when I was there. Okay, here is the awesome blue. This new blue. This is new, right? I've never seen it. It is iridescent. It is blue. It is cool. It is perfect for the Disney castle. Man, the color on this camera is so much better than the color on my overhead camera. I need to sort that out. I need to figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah, it does really pop. Look at how good it looks with the gold. The gold. It is just the perfect color for this. For this build. Evan says you were my favorite. I was your favorite. I'm not your favorite anymore. I'm going to interpret that as I was your favorite on Lego Masters. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. Really pops. That really pops. It pops. Pops. Meow, meow, meow. Jerry Houston says, looks sweet. What a sub-assembly. These 5 sub-assemblies have been taking me like probably the last, 15 or 20 minutes of this build. I have a feeling that once these go on, it's just really going to change the look of this build. Yep. That one goes on there. Can I set these somewhere where you can see them easier? You can take a look at that while I work on this last one. AJ says, is that the same blue of the Patronus figures and radar dishes and Harry Potter sets? No, it is not. It is a deeper, darker, kind of iridescent blue than the Patronus figures. What is the most repetitive kit or mock you have ever done? I know it off the top of my head. Taj Mahal. Bell says, what was the most repetitive kit or mock you've ever done? Taj Mahal was by far the most repetitive kit I've ever built. I'm trying to think of like mocks. Have I created any really repetitive mocks? The blue castle in the tree, Elm's Keep, that I just built a few weeks ago, that's probably one of my most repetitive mocks because the like rings of each layer of the towers are all, built almost exactly the same, except the colors are just kind of randomized. But I introduced every few tiers, a new window or a new door, or on the interior, figuring out new things to make the gears and motors all turn. So that kind of like cut up the monotony on that mock. And I can't wait to share that creation with all of you. I don't know exactly how I plan to do that. I think maybe I need to make an awesome video about it, like kind of going over some of the process of building it. It is one of my all-time favorite things that I've created. It is the largest thing I've ever created by myself. It's the largest thing I've ever built in the shortest amount of time. So yeah, whoa, wait. I put these on wrong. These don't go back here. They go womp womp. They go in front. like this. Like these. So I'm really excited to share some more detailed video content with you about Elm's Keep. But I just haven't kind of landed yet on like what I want that to be. Look at this, everybody. It's really coming together. It's really coming together. Oh, it's going to be so hard for me to give this thing away, but I will. I'm going to do it. I will be giving it away to some lucky Instagram commenter. You got to head on over to the Instagram and make a comment telling me why you want to own this castle. And a winner will be selected. I'll just say like maybe in the next like 48 hours or something like that. And I will announce the winner somewhere, probably on the Instagram, like in a new post. Oh, this thing is looking so cool. I'm going to give this away and then I'm going to end up wanting to go buy one because it's just so cute and awesome. Okay. So now we work on the tall tower. I'm going to try to build this in a way that y'all can see what's going on. Come together right now over me. Whoa, Perry is in the live chat. Says, hello, fellow Lego enthusiasts. Thank you for joining us, Perry. Miss you, buddy. Miss hanging out with you, Perry. We need some more excuses. The Bricknick was fun, but it wasn't long enough. We need some more excuses to get together. And the world needs to flip and settle down with all of the just, man, I wish COVID would just kind of like go away. We're working on it though. We're all being part of the solution instead of part of the problem. All right. This is going to go like this. I like it. And then here. And this one. There we go. TT Brick says, good reading you again. I was like, what does that even mean? But it totally makes sense when it's like they've never met, but they just see each other in the live chat. Perry says, miss all of you. I'm in your backyard right now. What? You're in my backyard right now? What does that even mean? Are you like out in the, are you like hiking through the gorge or something? Wow. They've done a great job with this. It's really nice. That's it. Are these all extras? Can't be. I need these at the front here. Okay. That goes like that, I guess. Yep. Cool. These are all individual 1x1 pieces. So I'm going to call those extras. There it is, everybody. Oh, a dream is a wish your heart makes
When you're fast asleep. You wish for you keep.
And here is Mickey Mouse. This is it, everybody. Mickey can't go in here anywhere because he's too big. That's all right. You can peer into the inside and see like some people. See the people in there? That's pretty cool. They did that. They did that well. You can see the little tiny person inside. Emmett Sweet says, "What is this? A castle for ants?" There it is, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the Instagram if you want to try to win this castle. I'm giving it away. I'll probably have to disassemble it a little bit to fit it back in the box, but you will get the original box. You can get the kit, the minifigure, and the instructions that you've seen right here today. If you go comment on the Instagram post over at instagram.com/Boone Builds, and one of those lucky commenters will win this set. Thanks again to the A-Full Engagement team over at Lego for sending us this set so that we could share this time together, take a little advanced look at this, and one of you will be the lucky new owner of this set. You're all awesome. Please hit the like button and subscribe to Boone Builds if you don't want to miss new Lego videos from me in the future. And until next time,